Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the 4 key strokes used within the Moeller technique. Now the Moeller technique, just to put it simply, is basically an approach to playing accents and non-accents and how to move through them freely. Now when we're doing the different strokes of the Moeller technique, it's really important to identify not just what each stroke is playing, but we have to think about each stroke will prepare another stroke, and that's the key to using this technique. So when we're doing it, there might be arm movement or non-arm movement, and why that's involved is because we're looking at, well, what's coming up next, and this is really good, just prepares, and that way you're always one step ahead of where you are. Now the first stroke we're going to look at is called the full stroke. Now the full stroke plays an accent and prepares you for an accent as well. So it's going to start up high and end up high. As simple as that, that's a full stroke. I'm playing an accent and it's setting me up for another accent. You know, I'm just letting the stick come up. I'm not sort of using heaps of wrist or arm, just letting it bounce up nice and freely. And that's your full stroke. That's all it is. The next stroke we'll look at is called the downstroke. Now the downstroke plays an accent and prepares a non-accent. So it's going to start up here, up high, so it's playing an accent, and then it finishes down low because it's preparing to play a non-accent or a ghost note. So that's your downstroke. I'm just sort of nice and relaxed, letting it come in, and then on impact, I'm just sort of coming around the stick a little bit with my hand just to cushion it, and sort of acts like a barrier and just sort of holds it down there like a blocker. And that's your downstroke. The next one we're going to look at is the tap. The tap is simple. It plays a non-accent and prepares a non-accent. So it starts down nice and low, plays a non-accent, and finishes nice and low because it's preparing to play another non-accent. That's it, that's all the tap is. And the last one within the technique is called the upstroke. Now the upstroke plays a non-accent and prepares an accent. So if I'm playing a non-accent, I'm starting down here and then coming up to prepare an accent. And as you can see, when I'm doing that, I'm actually starting the movement just from my shoulder. And that's a thing called summation of forces, where each sort of thing works to its maximum potential and passes that energy on. So by the time it gets down to my hand, I'm here, I'm ready to play that accent. Yeah, and it's just sort of like, you know, the old like breakdancing. So I've got some moves, don't you worry about that. It's the old breakdancing ways where they do that wave and they just sort of will move their arm between. That's all we're doing here. Bang. And that is the upstroke. So for today, I just wanted to show you the 4 key strokes used within the Moeller technique. Enjoy that. If you haven't already, go check out my academy, Grant Drums, and I'll see you there.